Hey guys, WhatiF here, and welcome back to NASCAR V4 Kernel Part 86. We got the Xfinity race at Iowa and Watkins Glen for the beginning of our road course swing of multiple ones in a row, what it kind of feels like. So the only thing that sucks is we don't have a road course chassis still. But we have 100 everything now, so we'll go into Iowa, and this really won't be a good test to see what the car is capable of, because Iowa usually their AI are pretty damn OP, so I don't really think we'll get a good test for the difficulty until probably Bristol or something. Well, I mean, we already were good at Bristol anyways, but I don't know. It's just, it won't be for a bit, which is tragic because, I like to see what the car is capable of, but I would have to wait on that. So, other than that, we'll just kind of jump right into qualifying here, and hopefully we just have a good, strong top 10 run. Also, I didn't mention, too, is that our tire wear effect for the AI put it back to normal for Iowa. Usually I always have that more effect, but for this, I feel like we're going to just test out normal and see how that goes. And I think at this point now, with the car being that good, I don't think we need that anymore to balance out the AI field. So, yeah. All right. Now let's get into everything else. Off turn 4, goal time's at 23.1. This should be decently close to the goal time. Somewhat, 0.3 off, but not bad. An 11th place, okay, that should mean we have a good enough car to, I don't know if I would say win, but definitely maybe top 5? I don't know, but we'll find out. And where are we going to start? Okay, 10th, so somebody got put to the back. I wonder who could be. I don't really know. Austin Cindric's fast. Okay, I guess it was John, or Justin Haley. I don't know, but, well, here we go. So, daytime race, Michael Annett, a nice looking DLC Juicy exclusive scheme, and we'll just go right to the inside and just gain a bunch of spots. Justin Allgaier, a nice scheme too. So, look at that already, 11th to 4th before we even got out of turn 2. Yeah, not bad. Now we'll just see what this car could do in a long run. And Cindric just went way high up the track. I don't know what the hell that was, but that's certainly not how you maintain the lead here. That was in NASCAR Heat 4. So, yeah. Well, this is already a good sign that we're already kind of running with these guys, so that's good. And I'll just kind of see where we stack up here as the run goes on, which should be a benefit to us. I just don't know, how much is the big question. Okay, we got 3rd. And we had 3 lead changes in 3 laps here. We had Cindric and then Reddick and now Custer. I mean, that was just beautiful. I think this is where we're going to cycle, maybe 3rd or 2nd, based on the way this has kind of been playing out so far. Actually, we can enter in the corner really good. Our speed's there. Well, we got maxed out engine, everything, and we got the momentum thing, so that also helps us out too. So our car is about as fast as it can be, as it could possibly be, with a slider thing. So yeah, look at that. We're to the inside of Reddick, and we're going to probably take over 2nd when we get into turn 1. As long as I maintain the bottom lane and don't give up that opening there. Okay, there we go. All right, P2. And there's Mr. Badass Chase Briscoe just driving right by me like I was standing still, but then we'll cross him over, so. Alright, that was cute. This Iowa race is just going to make this race very, I guess it's just going to be an interesting part. Because I don't know what Watkins Glen will be like. But usually Watkins Glen's been very boring in this career mode, because usually I would get to a certain spot and then that would be it. I really won't be able to do any better, so. This may be the highlight, is this race. And we're running good, so I'm fine with that. Well, that was smart, Brendan Jones. What did that accomplish? I don't know, not a whole lot, except proving that you're a dumbass, but it does seem like he's faster. But again, go on the outside. Why is that such a foreign concept for people in this game? Last lap in the stage, and Brendan Jones has finally figured it out. He's trying to pass me on the outside, which, again, I appreciate. But, yeah. This is a hell of a battle for lead up here. Freaking Briscoe and Custer have just been swapping it constantly. Which has been able for me to kind of see the lead and not be pulled away, so that's cool. But, yeah, we'll get 3rd in stage 1 at probably one of the more tougher AI tracks in the game. I'll gladly take it. So, now the next big step is just pitting here, maybe leading a few laps. and just hoping? I don't know. Okay, we got second, so we gained a spot, and, well, we do get really good starts, so we can maybe get the lead here for a few laps. I do kind of stack up in turn 1 for whatever reason, so that also could help us out. And we do have the lead. Now I just gotta try to build a gap on him and try to lead a few laps and add to that stat book record thing that I keep track, because the game doesn't do that with the all-time thing, so I have to do it myself because, you know, this is too hard. Well, I don't know what is going on behind me, but they are having like a 3-4 wide battle for second. We've been still somehow holding out the lead, which is already incredible in and of itself, because I really thought I would lose it by now, but here we are still bleeding, so I'm about as shocked as you are, because I really wasn't expecting that. Well, shit. Well, Sindri was going to get by me anyway, because I gave up the bottom, but hitting the outside wall like that for like 3 seconds doesn't really make things any better. And we're going to finish stage 2 probably where we were at stage 1, so that's kind of sad, because we did good for so long. Well, the stage ended like a couple seconds early because of a yellow, I guess, but we got third again. So, I mean, if that's the thing. If this race just plays out and we catch lap traffic, then this race will get very interesting, and then I think we could probably win under that exact circumstance. But again, the planets need to align for that to occur, which usually doesn't play out in my favor. And we somehow jumped to the lead with that pit stop. Wow. Alright, well, I guess we'll, you know, take the lead here and try to do our best, hang on for it a couple laps, and then we'll kind of just see how the race plays out from there. Sindri must have put his big boy balls on today, because he's just on it. He's got the lead for me, and then I'm going to probably take it back, because I got the preferred lane. We'll kind of slide job him, and there we go. Back into the lead once more. He tried. I'll give him props. Ooh. Well, like usual, we get a yellow, and now that changes everything. That's the thing. I don't even know if I can make it on fuel from here if I do pit. Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be like 22. It'll be like 2, because I feel it runs like 17, so with 19 to go on a restart. Maybe? I don't know. We'll try it. Screw it. Cue the speed up music, because, or not speed up music, just speed up the footage, because like we all know I'm gonna blow through the field like fast through this. All right, we are 2 laps short. Other than that, back to the sped up music footage. There we go. Not music, footage. Ooh, they're going down pit road. Ooh, this is going to get interesting, because, I mean, obviously they can make it, but if a caution comes out, we can pin all of them a lap down. So, really, it's in our best interest to just stay out and just go from there, and just hope we can save it. Wow, this race got really weird again. Yeah, I'm just letting up the gas so much through the corners, like, I'm just letting it roll as much as I possibly can. I think I'm saving fuel that way, but it is 2 laps, and that seems to be possible here, so I'm gonna try to keep doing that. Oh my god, did we just pin 2 like, what am I trying to say? Did I pin like people 2 laps down? It seems that way. Ryan Sieg and Austin Hill are the only people that are on our strategy, but I don't even know if they can make it, so I think it's just time to start just kind of going half throttle around the track. I don't think I can save that amount of fuel unless all of them pit. Maybe, but even still, I'm trying to go like half throttle and maybe just try to stay around like 130 miles an hour, even on the straightaways. And I still don't even think that's good enough. I still think we're going to be short by a good bit. It doesn't even feel like I'm saving fuel by doing this, which is baffling because I'm off throttle so damn much. But I'm like barely gaining anything. And it just went down to 2. So I have no idea. This is... I don't know. And I lost the lead too, so. Wow. This is going to piss me off if I lose because of this. Again, this would be like the 4th race this season where fuel strategy boned me. Oh, looks like Sieg is pitting, so I guess they can't make it either. So I'm just going to go down for just a splash of fuel because I can't make it any further. I barely gained anything from that. And that's the most insane part. I barely gained anything from that. It feels like I lost time doing that. Well, in terms of fuel savage. Not racetrack, obviously. But. Alright, well, we're just going to go in and just put fuel only in. This race just got really, really bizarre again. I don't know why the season's been kind of playing up that way, but just a splash that, I don't know. 3.1 seconds. Now we'll see like how far off the pace we are or where we're going to cycle out. Well, it was second for a moment there, but Cole Custer has it, and it looks like we'll get 3rd out of this, so. That could have been much worse. Somehow KamikazeGames is still out there. I don't know if I don't know. That is the white flag. This again. This race got really weird. So we're only 2.1 back from Custer. I can't gain that, but despite pitting, I'm surprised I'm even 3rd. So I guess I'll take it. But that's the 4th race this season now where fuel strategies kind of boned us in a different way each time. So I don't know. I'll take 3rd. That was a really weird way to end that race. Well, Cole Custer with the win. KamikazeGames 2nd. LA Seller with a top 10. So, that could have been much worse. Thankfully, it didn't. So, something happened to Cindric, so that sucks. But, why am I saying that sucks? That's great. But yeah, over 100,000, 131. And we're still the points leader by a shit ton. We led 29 out of the 62 laps, so that's pretty damn good. I really wasn't expecting that here at this track of all places. Well, smooth driving, all that good stuff like usual, and we get our incentive contracts. So that's another 74,000. That puts us at 269. And yeah, no, I'm not on your bowling team. No, we're not. I'm not going fishing with the races. And John Jackson, thank you. Are we done? Again, I don't know why you want to be a girl, but more power to you. No, I'm not being on your bowling team. Go ask Chase Briscoe, you son of a bitch. Thank you, Justin Haley. I guess we'll go with 3 top 5s again for that 124,000 incentives. So, sure, we'll go for that. And we got Watkins Glen, and I think we'll probably run well there despite us having a mismatch penalty of some sort. For the road courses, normally I always try to go with the cautions being on relax just because I feel like that's more realistic for a road course. So that's the only change we'll make. And that will be it, and we'll just kind of jump right into it. Oh, stat time. I forgot stat time. So we now have 627 laps led. Times that by 4. That is 2,508. And where would that put us on the all-time thing list? Well, I don't know, actually, because when I screen capped it, I only went up to 25th, and that's 2,494, and I don't know. Post there to what if. Go and screen cap Racing Reference again. I'm sure Justin Allgaier probably went up a lot higher on the list thing because obviously he's led more laps as I'm recording this. But because I screen capped this in the off season in NASCAR and now it's kind of going on. So yeah, it's gonna kind of change a little bit. But yeah, just show that on screen. That's where I am. Wow, that's where I'm at now. I made progress. And there's our mismatch penalty. 88 across the board, so it is better than we had here last year, which was like 85. So I don't know what that will entail or what that will give us, but it shouldn't be too bad. On to the final corner, our goal time's of 1:11. I'm not quite sure if we'll get that, but it should be close. Oh my god, we actually got our goal time. 5th place! Wow. I almost died. I'm about as shocked as you are. KamikazeGames is on pole. Wow. Wow, that was actually really good. Do we have a car to potentially win? I didn't really think that would be possible because usually it's like me and then Cindric's like 10 seconds in front of us, so I don't know. But I'll try. So 4 laps in this stage and 5 in the other one or 4 in the next, I'm not sure. I'll just take it easy in turn 1. Let it coast, and there we go on the outside, and get by Briscoe. There we go. And that kind of rhymes, sort of. And Cindric is in the lead, of course, because he's a road course expert. Oh my god, that's a power move on the outside. that carousel thingy. Wow, that was really impressive. We got third in stage 1. Really, ever since I made that pass on Chastain on the outside, nothing really happened. We are just not even close to Grawler or Cindric in terms of speed, so I think third is all we're going to get unless we get, you know, very lucky on a late race yellow and I can just cheese it, but I just don't know. And some people are pitting and some are staying out, which is very interesting. I actually don't think it'll be a good idea to stay out because I don't know what the stage length is. I don't want to run out of fuel, so I'll just go with 4 tires and fuel and all that stuff. So yeah, that may be a bad idea staying out. Oh, we're 6th. Okay, so the good thing is the fastest cars are not up at the front, so we can maybe get to the lead here. And if those slower cars can hold up the faster cars, then we have a chance. So 4 laps in stage 2. That may be enough for the AI to make it on fuel. I'm not too sure. But we'll get into Cindric. What's his Allgaier? Good lord, I like Allgaier. I like Allgaier. How on earth did I forget his name? That was sad. Well, we're up to 2nd, and Josh Williams up in front, so I think we can be able to get by him. And Cindric and Grawler are nowhere to be found, so this is really the best case scenario at the moment. Props to Josh Williams. He's holding up down pretty good. So that's nice. Again, our biggest and strongest corner is just the chicane, so maybe I'll try to make it past there. I almost David Rudem in that wall. That would have been horrible. We are kind of getting a run on him on the straight, which is interesting. But again, of all places to pass, it's kind of the chicane is kind of the worst, but we're the best at it there, so that's just like tragic. As you see, he does break a little bit earlier. I can kind of send it in there a bit more, just aggressive. I'm just kind of trying to figure out how to set him up and make the pass because he's doing a good job defending it. He's actually pulled away from the pack, so it's just me and him, and then there's everyone else behind me. I can't believe it worked out that way. I don't know how Josh Williams got that fast all of a sudden, but he's fast. Oh, he blew up! Oh my god! Wow, I don't think I've ever had that happen specifically. And that's going to bunch the field up even more, and because it's on relaxed yellows, that's not going to be a caution. That's just going to kill everyone. Oh my god, we just like wreck-fested and Forza'd it into the lead, and I'll take it. Somehow, Sunlight Briscoe was able to save it on fuel, and the interval was changing rapidly there right at the end. So I don't know if they were all going down pit road or I don't know what, but very weird strategy call, and it kind of boned Cindric and Grawler. So I mean, I like it, but it sucked for them. Usually, the last couple Watkins Glen races have been very uneventful, just because dominant cars just stay up front and stuff. But this time, it's not really the case. So we'll pit here, 4 tires and fuel. I don't know if we'll have enough fuel to make it to the end, but it should be close. And I'm sure we'll probably get boned by the game in some capacity, like usual. And Cindric falls back even further to 7th, so that's even more of a hurdle. Now we just need to get a good launch off the start, and just kind of haul ass and just pull away from Cindric as much as we can. So 10 to go, 8 in the fuel, so yeah, we will have to pit without a shadow of a doubt. And I just ran into Allgaier again for the 2nd straight restart in a row. That was, yeah, not very nice of me. I don't know what's wrong with me. That chicane has been saving us, because that was like half a second gained, or 0.6 right there, just on that alone. So it's been saving me. It's been keeping me at bay from Allgaier just for a little bit. Again, I do think he's faster, but that one part of the track, I just gained so much time that like it kind of evens everything out. Cindric's now in the top 5. He was like 4.2 seconds back. Now it's 3.5. So yeah, he's factually gaining on us is the word I meant to say. But we're just kind of holding Allgaier at bay right now. Again, if this race just plays out, I think we should be okay. But again, we're like 0 for 4 on getting boned at the very end of a race because of pit stops. So I'm looking at continuing that, honestly. I'm just looking, you know, I want an odd number. Even numbers bug me. I'm going to pit this time because we hit like 1 off a turn 1 last lap, so I don't want to coast around the track for another lap. So what's the speed? Okay, I went way too slow. But no tires and just a can of fuel, maybe a can and a half. I would go with rights, or lefts, because lefts burn off more. But you can't do lefts in this game; it's just impossible. So I just have to kind of deal with no tires and hope they don't blow. That's 9.3 and the net cycled out in front of us. Wow. Is this another way I'm going to get boned? Is because I feel like this is another way I'm going to get boned. I don't know how Net did it, but he just cycled out in front of me. Unless he just took a splash of fuel, which was within 3 seconds, so. But even still, that wouldn't really make it. I mean, I was like at 1 gallon. Was a gallon and a half just too much? Is that would happen? I don't know. I have no words. Michael Annett just, like, hit roaded me or something. I don't know how on earth he gained that much time. I think he might have been in the top 5, but he was like maybe 4 or 5 seconds back. So I have no idea. The only thing that could save me now is lap traffic, which, again, I don't know if that will play out in that way. I don't know. I just have to hope and get lucky. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Michael Annett's caught in lap traffic. Kind of caught him at a right time, honestly, because he just got by one with no problem. But that did cost him like half a second, so. Like, but again, our tires are just so worn, it's just, like, it doesn't like to turn. So this is not ideal, but again, he's getting held up in lap traffic big time, so thank you, Jeff Green. Well, now this race got really interesting, because now we have a chance to catch him because of that. Wow, we are really gaining time on him. White flag, by the way. And Michael Annett is just getting held up big time by, I don't know if that's, who is that, BJ Miller? BJ Miller, what the fuck? I merged 2 people's names together. Vinnie Miller. But my god, the thing is just so tight now. I don't know my tire, 10%. Well, unless Annett gets held up in Austin Hill, that's really the only car to worry about, so. Got a lot, Austin Hill's a lot of cards to play in his favor right now. Oh god, we gain a lot of time there. It's a lot of time gained to the inside in the chicane. Oh my god, we did it. Austin Hill, get out of my way. And that's going to pin Michael Annett. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was perfect. Oh, and he's still having a hard time getting around him. Oh, we are barely going to make it on tires and racecraft. But we are going to get through these final 2 corners pretty terribly. We're going to have enough tires to make it. And lap traffic just saved the day for us. Off the final corner. A person's pitting, I don't know why. But we're going to win this race with some cheesing. Yeah! What the fuck was that? I don't even have words. I don't even have words. That was unbelievable how that just played out. Well, I don't really know how to do a proper spin here, but I'll try to do it. No, that wasn't bad. It's kind of weird to do it here, but I'll take it. I think the problem when I went down pit road was that I went down way too slow. Because Michael Annett, you see him in the distance, he's right there. So I don't know how far back he was from Allgaier, maybe a couple seconds, but I don't know how he gained that much time though on the pits unless he just took a splash of like a gallon of fuel, and then that was, or like not a gallon, 1 can of fuel, and that was the difference because 1 can is much less than 1.5. That's my assumption, but I don't know. I'm just shocked he gained that much time on me. Well, really wasn't expecting to win here, but really since the end of stage 1, everything kind of got flipped on its head. But we'll take it. I'm shocked. So we get a max payout, max everything. The merch payout continues to improve, so that's cool. And we almost got 200,000, so hooray! And we got more playoff points and another win to our season. And we get to I had a stroke. And we get to add more stuff to our stat book collection thingy. I can't believe I was able to pull that off, honestly. So, yeah, that's interesting. No, we're not going fishing. Sorry, Briscoe. Super clean, incredibly. No, screw you, Austin Centric. Well, we do get one of our incentive contract goals, which I'm sure we'll get. But next race will be at Mid-Ohio, and usually Watkins Glen's a little bit easier of a road course in terms of the AI performance. I don't know if Mid-Ohio will play in the same way like it did here, but I think we'll still have a very solid run nonetheless. Now with our work plan done, it's our handy dandy stat time, and I couldn't even say that right. Wow. So 641 times 4, 2,564. I have no idea where that'll put us in the ranks, but you could look at the thing and figure that out from there. Post editor what if, but I would imagine it's a lot better than what we started if I had to guess. And wins, it's still the same from where we were before because there's a gap between 17 wins and 20. So yeah, that hasn't changed, but I'm sure our lap sled thing changed, obviously. Big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters, Adele Reynolds, Weather Bros, KamikazeGames, Ronnie Lazzarine, Dave Hunter, Champ 15, Alan Gray, NASCAR Billy Carey, Shawn Hammel, Drew, Joanathon Carten, Robert Dillon, and Golf Cube 100 for donation again. I can't thank you guys enough for your contribution and support to the channel every single month like this. It does me a lot, and it goes a ways, very long ways, actually. So, thank you guys once again for being just really freaking awesome. I'll see you all next part, and, yeah, our season's been really good. 12 wins out of 21, my god. That could have been like 16 out of 21 had we not had bizarre, I didn't biff the pit strategy or something, so that would have been even better. But our top 10 streak is still alive, and our worst finish has been third since, oh my god, when was the last time we finished third or worse? Pocono. Oh, okay. Wow. But yeah, anyways, that'll do it for me in this part. I'll see you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.